All right, man. Told you talk. You know what it is, man. Hey, how y'all doing, man? Hope everybody's good. Hope everybody's well. Thank y'all for clicking the video. I appreciate y'all. Hey, man, listen. Things been doing real well on this channel. I'm so happy. Thank y'all for all the congratulations. We almost had 20,000, 25,000. I'll be giving away a nice size cash prize right on live. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all here for that. You know what I'm saying? Look. So today's episode, we gonna check in with Drake fans actually doing a Twitter Spaces talking about the lawsuit. And this is, I don't like to laugh at people's pain, but this is hilarious. This is hilarious. It has to be hilarious. So we gonna talk about that. Before I get into that, you already know what it is. Legendary Spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing if you're new here. Let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know to find the ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App. No more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. 1,300 subscribers. To over 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,000. And yes, I am the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you from. Also, too, make sure you go subscribe to Torture Talk After Hours. And the 26th of this month, there will be a live event on this page. So I hope all 20,000 of y'all watch. That would be great. But if only 1,000 could watch or 3,000, I'm cool with that too. You know what I'm saying? There will be a battle rap event. It's a small closed room event, but it's going to be lit. Trust me when I tell you. I ain't going to cap and make it seem like it's going to be this grandioso event. It's going to be a small room event, but it's going to be lit. Trust me when I tell you. It's going to be fire. And yeah, it's going to be live from 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, PM, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 5:30 p.m. So make sure y'all here for that. And I'm going to have a big announcement that day too. So y'all gonna like the announcement. I'm telling y'all now. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. I might do the announcement the day before. But either way, it's gonna happen. Trust me when I tell you. So look, man, let's get to it, man. Let's do it. All right, this comes courtesy of Yo EQ TV. Make sure y'all go subscribe to him. He does some great work. His channel is growing very well. I think he about to reach 10,000. I'm not sure. I think he about to reach 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, man, this guy, he's good, man. He was one of the very first channels to ever donate to my channel. And I appreciated that, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciated that. I think he's from Cali. Cool dude, man. I would love to actually meet this dude one day. Him. I want to meet all these dudes. DeVille, him, Big Kiss, Jalopy. Jalopy, you already know. You know what I'm saying? You already know I want to meet you, bro. So look, man, let's get it, man.
Are probably the most delusional fan base I've ever seen. I actually had one person respond to a post of mine just to immediately block me, which is insane and absolutely hilarious. But I'm not disrespectful. I'm going to use my words and craft a reply. But you can't reason with someone that didn't use reasoning to get to their perspective in the first place. I also wanted to send out a very big shout out to Curtis King, an awesome player in the hip hop space. He actually followed the X account yesterday. I really love the dude's content and definitely let him know. And bro said the feeling was mutual and shouted out my professionalism. And that definitely means a lot because the dude has been killing it with his content for a very long time right now. So big shout out to him. Subscribe to his channel and definitely let him know that I sent you.
Yeah, Curtis King is it. I like Curtis King. I like all these dudes, man. You know what I mean? Curtis King, you know what I'm saying? What was it? Is that the DIYers? Yeah, that's Curtis King. Curtis King, then you got Company Man and the other guy that interviewed Kendrick. He's only one guy that could say he interviewed Kendrick. What's his name? Mark Robman, I think that's his name. Yeah, those dudes are good. It's good. I like them dudes.
So enough dilly-dallying. Let's jump right into these clips where we have Drake stans really going through it right now with the recent news of Drake's UMG defamation case being dismissed, literally leaving them in shambles, guys. And this dude, Jay, is probably one of the most egregious opioids, probably the leader of the stans, who has still yet to respond to my rebuttals, by the way.
I just want to say this to the dude, Jay. I think it's the same Jay on YouTube, Young Bull. Listen, man. I just want to say this to you. I think you make some great content. I'm not gonna lie. I disagree with a lot of your takes, but I think you make great content. I think that you gotta understand, bro. Sometimes I feel like you commit too fast to something. When it comes to Drake, I think you make yourself look kind of weird when you just totally commit to something. You know what I'm saying? And you try to act as if like you're giving a neutral stance, but it's all rooted in biases, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Most of what you're saying is rooted in biases. Like, I'll put it to you like this. If you're biased, just say you're biased. I could say there's certain things that I'm biased about. But for the most part, I only use what Drake said against Drake. I don't get on here and make up stories. Now, I'm not saying that's what you do. I'm just saying, like, but from what I watch you, I see that you are 100% on Drake's side, even when he's wrong. And you try to present it as if it's objective opinion, but it's not. It's just you being biased. That's really what it is.
All right.
I, of course, lost my mind. Was irritated.
And I definitely don't think this is where the psychosis started.
Agitated. That's just an initial reaction. Came on, interacted with some of my owls from Club Paradise, and we have.
Wait. What is this? Did she say she interacted with some of her owls? I'll put it to you like this. The Kendrick fans, we've been given a label by y'all, and that's the K-bots, right? We've been given a label by y'all, and it's a play on words because y'all basically saying like Kendrick he uses bots, but human bots, because these are the K-bots. But we don't really have a hive where it's like the Kendrick hive. I don't know what it would be. What would be called? I don't know what it would be called. The Common Sense Coalition. That's what it would be called. The Kendrick Common Sense Coalition. That's pretty long, but hey, that's pretty fire. You know what I'm saying? The Common Sense Coalition. That's my name. You know what I'm saying? I made that. Don't you take it. But I don't think we ever gave ourselves a name. But the Owls, I don't know about that. This is crazy.
Last and we vented with each other, and honestly, it made me feel a bit better. And it made me really focus on what
This is Owls Anonymous, guys.
going forward. So for me, I said, you know what?
Bruh, it's called Owls Anonymous? That's crazy, bro. I'm about to end the video. I'm about to end this video, man. All right, man. Torture Talk. I'm out of here, man. I'll see y'all on the next one. Nah, I'm joking. Owls Anonymous. Yo, this is crazy, bro.
Do what we normally do. We post his music.
That's not what you guys do, because if you guys did, the streams would be a little better. Instead, you guys have been posting and spreading misinformation.
We still say what we feel about him. At the end of the day, for me, the lawsuit, I looked at it as anybody that I know, if they ever fought that, I wouldn't care what nobody said. So for me, I never minded it because to me, hip hop took a seat back as far as I was concerned.
He literally gave hip hop a black eye by doing something like this. How are you with the initial?
I don't understand how hip hop took a seat back. I just don't get why she would say that. So this hip hop is rooted in good content, good music, some bad music, but most of it is rooted in competition. Hip hop is a blood sport when it comes down to it, right? Who's the best? Who's the dopest MC on the mic? That's what it is, right? So when you say hip hop took a bad seat by a guy who literally went against hip hop, how do you make this case? I don't get it. I really don't.
Aggressor and then decide to sue over it afterwards.
A name you put on somebody, prove it. Okay, fine. They dismissed it. He can still appeal it. But even if he could have to me, he did what he needed to do. But that has nothing to do with the music. We listened to that music before the beef, during the beef, after, during this whole thing. So
I don't know, because if he did, those songs would have lasted a lot longer than they did on the charts. Those songs are now an afterthought. And even Nokia, the record that they said was going to be the song of the summer, is also now just an afterthought.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a struggle. I know for them it's a struggle listening to Drake now. Cause you ever did something that you really don't like and you doing it anyway? That's how I feel about Drake. I feel like Drake fans really don't like what they're doing and they doing it anyway.
Until the appeal goes and we see what's going on, we're gonna still listen to his music, regardless of what happens.
And you should.
After this point,
I feel like as fans, they should listen to his music. It's the other things that they do that have made them the most abrasive fan base out there.
So if you are out, you're gonna be out all the way through it. Period. That was just something a little bit more private, deeper to me. So nobody wants to see their GOAT losing anything.
Of course,
you know
not.
what I'm saying. So everybody keep your head up, keep posting Drake like we normally do. It is what
they're speaking as if Drake is no longer here on this earth. Yeah, go.
Bro, this is crazy, man. I can't take this. I'm ending this. It's over, man. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all. Nah, I'm joking. Yo, this is crazy. Oh, man, this is crazy. Oh, man, this is crazy.
Stream the dude's music. Like I said before, it's your right to be a fan of whoever you choose. Just like in the analogy I used in my last video, if you have a favorite sports team, if they don't win the chip, you can't go around screaming at the top of your lungs that they won the chip when they obviously didn't, because that is egregiously erroneous. But logic and objectivity have obviously been something that's been a rarity these days.
What it is, it was a bummer. It's not over. And regardless of anything, as long as he keeps giving us what he gives us, we'll be all right. Love you, Owls.
Gang, gang. You already know.
Bro, I can't take this, bro. I'm sorry. This is crazy. Yo, this gotta be a joke. This gotta be a joke. This gotta be a joke. The cope. I've never seen anybody bro, y'all act as if, like he said, like Drake isn't here anymore. This gotta be, yo, who was you expecting to win? What would you expect? Battle rap. This is a battle. They're gonna sling mud at each other. I got so much to say on this, man. I really do. This is crazy.
They sound so defeated. Again, at the end of the day, I do agree with them. Drake should be giving them music, at least the music that they're waiting for, because at this point, no one's going to be able to convince me or probably anyone else that those songs that they've been getting are the records that they've been waiting for, because if so, they would be performing a lot better. Yeah, the dude's back catalog is still streaming massive numbers, but these new records, not so much. At least to the levels that Drake is used to. But the fact is, whether it's Drake, his team of attorneys, his team period, or the cult members of the Ovihoites, they keep rehashing this beef over and over again and then claim that the Kendrick Lamar fans are the one doing it. Or even worse, Kendrick Lamar, who hasn't spoken about this at all for such a long time, that it's honestly mind-boggling that these people keep blaming Kendrick for all this. And as far as that appeal goes, honestly, I don't think that's going anywhere either. Let's look at some of these comments. Definitely shout out to Standardemics TV. I blame Docket and the creators for them not knowing what the lawsuit was actually about. Again, it was never about proving if Drake is a PDF. And at the end of the day, Kendrick Lamar...
And I said this. They think that that's what it was about. It was never about that, man. Like, bro, this wasn't about that. Like, Kendrick didn't have... Y'all do understand. And a lot of y'all blame Kendrick. Kendrick Lamar hasn't said nothing for like a year about this whole thing. Maybe going on 2. He hasn't said nothing directly about it. I mean, SZA that asked him in that Harper's Bazaar interview, but he only said what it really meant. But I don't know. This is crazy, man.
Never created any of those narratives. Those have been narratives that have been around for a long time. And when you have publications like Rolling Stone and other major publications speaking on this, best believe they're doing their due diligence to make sure they don't get sued for defamation. Tupac's Ring. And shout out to Tupac's Ring as well, another friend of the channel. I came back to say that this is so weird to me. Again, they're speaking as if, yeah, for real, like he is in a hospital. Unemployment, their family should disconnect Wi-Fi. Hilarious. You can tell they want to cry. And it definitely felt really emotional in that space. Full-blown group therapy session. Absolutely. Comforting each other. Yeah, man, it's obviously a pep talk. But that defamation case obviously has no legs. At the end of the day, even a judge on day one was saying, how can you say this when you were literally begging Kendrick Lamar to speak on those narratives that, like I said earlier, have been around for a long time? Linked up with my owls is a crazy thing to say. And I don't know, man. They've definitely said some crazier shit. I gotta be honest, she was real at least. And I will agree with her on one point. Drake should be feeding them the music that they want and not trying to rehash the beef. And this is what they should have been doing from the jump. Drake should have just moved on post-battle, but he made it worse. But the therapy session is hilarious.
Yeah, I don't understand why they're going through this therapy session, but this just goes to show you the level of the effect that artists have on people. Like, I'm sure, and I'm not going to cap, I'm sure that there will be, if Kendrick would have lost, there would have been some people in doing the same thing. I'm not going to lie about that. But I think that this shows you the level of influence that these artists have on people's lives. Like, you took time out your day to actually go and be upset about a case that shouldn't have never came about anyway. And he made y'all seem like Drake made it seem like he was actually fighting against the corporation because he felt as though he was being defamed. And y'all fell for it. Y'all fell for it. The same guy who tried to defame another guy getting mad at one guy for actually saying something back to him. It's like slapping somebody and you take him to court after you slapped him 3-4 times and he told you to stop doing it and you kept doing it. Nah, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You hit me. I'm suing. I'm going to sue. Like, for real.
And I mean, the way Drake was moving, man, if he wanted a career in marketing for PG Lang, man, then he definitely did a great job. I never want to be this parasocial with anything I like. And this is what happens when you deify somebody. You make somebody a god that doesn't deserve to be put on that pedestal. At the end of the day, these are all men. And while we can be a fan of these people and we can love their art and stuff like that, we can't think that they're perfect. Bro, there's no way they're acting like this. And honestly, this is tame compared to how they've been. They act like the nigga died. God forbid. Somebody call Maury. Linked up with some of my owls from Club Paradise. And yeah, cringiness has definitely been something that they have been supplying in adequate amounts, guys. I actually have another audio clip. This is from the high priest himself of the cult of the OVOites, Jay. Again, the guy is still ignoring my rebuttals to all his terrible narratives. OVO Jay, not as loud and confident as he usually is on OVO Paradise. Was energy sounding mighty familiar?
Well, yeah, hey, trust me, hey, even those sentiments.
The Heart Part 6 instrumental.
Yo. Oh, this is classic. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is classic. Yo, I think I'm gonna make that. I think I'm gonna put that music in the background every time I talk. That same loop right there. Every time I talk about Drake, I'm gonna put the Heart Part 6 loop in the background. Oh my God, bro. This is classic.
Drake version.
Confused.
Again, the metaphorical white flag, guys.
Those are sadder ones. I promise you, they're all misguided at this point. Because there's a
Comedy.
There was always a plan, and we gonna talk about it a little bit more.
The fact that he thinks this is part of the plan is supreme level coping. No one's going to spend hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, to come out with a goose egg on the other end and not have anything to show for it other than just more embarrassment.
But
Trust me.
there ain't no heads down or a reason for it because everything's going according to plan is what I'm going to say for now. Trust me.
This guy has weaved some of the worst narratives we have seen on this platform. Again, anyone that tries to hold this man accountable is just going to get ignored or blocked. And definitely kudos to whoever put that instrumental behind this audio clip because it truly makes it that much more hilarious. Just like Drake, they obviously can't read the room. And while I absolutely champion having a positive outlook over things, you also have to be realistic and, like I said, be objective. Because if you're able to be level-headed, you make better decisions. Obviously, something that side really hasn't been that great with over the last year and a half. They've actually had some pretty abysmal decision-making anyway. Even if you take
Yeah, that it's crazy how it's crazy, man. It's crazy. A lot of y'all gotta understand, man. Some of these people y'all follow, they're not gonna be real with y'all. They're gonna tell y'all a bunch of lies, or they're gonna tell y'all what their version of the truth just to manipulate you. People be thinking that people ain't out here doing this. Nah, they really do that. They really be out here trying to manipulate you. Let's just be clear. I ain't gonna sit here and hold y'all. This is what it is. These dudes out here trying to manipulate y'all, and y'all fall for it. Y'all do. I'm not gonna lie about it. Y'all fall for it because y'all look at it like, well, I feel the same way. But just because you feel that way doesn't make it true. It don't make it true.
Get beat away. It just sounds so defeated. That tone doesn't sound like somebody that knows that there's a plan still in effect.
Can't believe it.
So look at some of these comments too, guys. I included the heart part 6, by the way, for comedic effect. And sir, kudos to you. Anytime you hear that beat, you know a nigga defeated. Nah, the music got me dead. Never heard this excitement this low before. And it's the complete antithesis of excitement, guys. The shit is genius. I definitely concur. Even said it is what it is, like Labry said during the outro. And then he said everything's going according to plan. Like I said, it's been a very sad state over at the Cult of the Oviho Heights compound. Obviously, these people are going...
Oh, man. I'm going to end it there, man. Nigga said it's all a part of the plan. It's all a part of the plan. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, the judge thought something different. Goofy. Hey, man, I just think that this is funny, man. Look, I think a lot of y'all need to get yourselves together. I'm not going front. A lot of y'all have no lives. Y'all stay on the internet all day. Y'all internet babies. Y'all have no lives outside of the internet. Y'all on TikTok. Y'all scrolling gods. What they call them? TikTok brain. Reels. The real brains. A lot of y'all. That's all y'all do. Y'all get y'all information and y'all logic from other people who have no logic. It's just what it is. I don't understand it. Y'all got to start reading more, learning more, doing history more. This feeds into everything, not just the Drake and Kendrick thing. Like, for real. Don't take what someone says as gospel. You have to go do your own research because people lie. They lie. They manipulate. They want to make money. If they feed you a narrative, they could easily say in the end after they done got paid, they can switch up. I didn't mean it like that. You say, oh, he's a grifter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, man. You just gotta understand, man. You gotta understand the world we living in. And if you keep on following behind it, like, without doing your own due diligence, it's gonna fall apart. So thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Torture Talk After Hours, Torture Talk Live, Torture Talk New Show, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Make sure y'all come to that, check out the event, the live event, man. It's gonna be so lit, man. I know y'all gonna love it. I'm telling you, man. Trust me when I tell you. Make sure everything is good this time. It ain't gonna be no hiccups. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good. Trust me. All right, man. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. Bye.